They've played more than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cavaliers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get the ball first. There was nothing but joy on Franklin Street, and the sky was Carolina blue as the Heels rolled in the last meeting.
Yeah, they took care of business. It didn't look like much of a rivalry. I know this game's been played a lot, but last year, it wasn't really a game, Jesse.
Yeah, there's tons of emotion, but only happy feelings for UNC. They started fast, and they finished strong.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
To the air on first down. Release to the back. It's complete to the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do.
Why are the niggas lined up for? What the fuck you got going?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They end up...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the toss. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Oh, damn.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Shoots it to the left.
Damn, that nigga's fast.
Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's the bad bullshit.
The sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Got out of trouble, got
Nigga!
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Oh, so they just not gonna let me touch this nigga?
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What?
The Cavaliers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blue. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start. And he wants to take the top off. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team.
Hey, Walter,
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Was that Dingo?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Trying to get the corner. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Toss sweep to the right.
Watch. Let's go. We got
the first down and more. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to fire.
Oh my God, bruh.
Nobody around as he makes the catch. Lots of running room inside the 30. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone.
All right, you're tripping. I'm kidding. That's what
The
you're saying.
first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, the South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning.
Like, nigga, what am I doing?
Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia and North Carolina plays out.
Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Let's it fly. Touchdown, UNC! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid
You
pick
lucky
up
they
there.
come
The
in.
defense wrestles him to the ground. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's a mile.
Nigga, what? We almost got this nigga for it. Get the fuck out of here.
Way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Try to get it to the edge. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Toss to the outside. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Tar Heel! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The Tar Heels putting their foot down as they start to pull away from the Cavs.
North Carolina raising up, meeting the Cavaliers in this rivalry game and doing exactly what they want to do.
Well, they're just making more plays, and they just seem like they are locked in. From the opening whistle, UNC has been the team ready to go.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, North Carolina! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 27 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times. You've turned the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. If you're expecting pressure, the clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll try it again. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Tar Heels in the hurry up. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8-ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit moment, you need some mojo, something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it behind the line. It's Avant. He's not going to make it. What a Good job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
By the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force the negative play.
It's a draw. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Tar Heels will try to move the chains on 4th down. Off the RPO, complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Trying to get the edge on the right.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pemberton. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cavaliers will send off the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Catch is made at the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He fires to the left side. Got his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Turning it on.
Fuck.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, but this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to fire on second down. Looking deep.
Oh,
deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The latest chapter of the South's oldest rivalry in the books, and it is North Carolina who takes home the win over Virginia. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.